Evening, I'm Sean Green with the CBC Sports. It'll be Combermere and the Queen's College in next week's final of the Lyme Under 15 cricket competition. Defending champions Nichols Bacon Combermere marched into the final on the back of an impressive innings and a 114-run victory over Harrison College. Playing today at Friendship on day 2 of their semi-final, Indal Prasad took 4 for 15 and Matthew Ford 2 for 6 as College were dismissed for just 56 in their second innings. CBC's Marcia Boyce reports.
Harrison College resumed the day on 5 for 1, and it wasn't long before they lost wicket number 2. Harley Mosley LBW to Indal Prasad for 2, HC 9 for 2. Make that 10 for 3, as John Lee Jordan was caught by Romy Holder for 6, Prasad getting another wicket. Hayden Hart was doing his best to keep the innings together, just out of reach of the fielder at mid-wicket and picking up a rare boundary. But he would lose another partner in Ahijah Hill. Hill caught in the deep by Holder of Nicholas Austin for 6. Harrison College in more trouble, 24 for 4. Combermere just weren't letting up. Leonard Oero bowled by Matthew Ford for 1, 30 for 5 now. Hart was still holding up his end, guiding this one down to the third-man boundary for another 4, HC 35 for 5. But Ford struck again. DeCary Taylor bowled without scoring. The College lads reeling on 39 for 6. Hart and Jabari Hunt would add 15 runs for the 7th wicket to try to bring some respectability to the total. But Hunt would be bowled for 1. Nathan Goddard McCarthy getting his first wicket. Harrison College now 54 for 7. By this stage, it wasn't a case of whether Combermere would win, but rather what the margin of victory would be. They were fired up. A good throw from Holder, and Tor Burrows was run out for 1, 56 for 8 now. Caleb Gibbs didn't score. He was caught behind off Prasad, the second wicket to fall in that over, 56 for 9 now. And Prasad would wrap up the innings and the match. Joshua Griffin bowled without scoring, the bowler finishing with 4 for 15. Hart was left unbeaten on 27. Harrison College all out for 56 in 37.4 overs. Victory to Combermere by an innings and 114 runs. Marcia Boyce, CBC Sports.
So scores in the match: Harrison College 28 and 56. Combermere 198. The Waterford boys will face Queen's College in the final. Well, QC advanced after picking up first innings over Aline in the other drawn semi-final at the Desmond Haynes Oval. QC reached 151 for 3 in their second innings when the teams called it a day. Nico Reefer top scored with 81 and Dijon Hunt added 38. Hans Campbell took 2 for 25. Scores in the match: QC 168 for 7 and 151 for 3. Aline 116. That Combermere Queen's College final is set for next week. In more cricket news, Barbados took on Jamaica in the opening series of the 2015 West Indies Women's Super 50 Championship in Trinidad and Tobago. The Bajan women posted 175 all out. And the last score we heard up to news time from Caldrat ground is that the Jamaican women, they were 32 for 1. Meanwhile, in other games, Guyana wrapped up a 6-wicket win over North Windward women, while TNT women were 8-wicket winners over South Windward women. Karishma Ramharak bagged 8 wickets for the home side. More cricket news: a dominant bowling and a batting display by England has placed them firmly in control of the 4th Ashes Test against Australia at Trent Bridge. Sent into bat, the Aussies were reeling at one stage on 33 for 7 before crumbling to be 60 all out in just 18.3 overs. Stuart Broad was the main destroyer, picking up 8 for 15 and in the process becoming the 5th England bowler to take 300 Test wickets. In reply, 24-year-old Joe Root slammed an unbeaten 124, becoming the youngest England player to make 3 Ashes tons as the hosts reached 274 for 4 at the close for an overall lead of 214. Johnny Bairstow chipped in with 74, while Mitchell Starc has so far taken 3 for 73. Here are the highlights.